You should probably choose maps you've played before.
So that was a shocker.
I can't say I haven't done things like that.
Well, you see somebody doing some move and you're like, oh, you know what?
Yeah.
I get it. I'm seasoned enough, but no, I mean, even getting down to the tiny things about the architecture in a map, probably not his best call there. So we'll see what happens now. Another TVZ.
Yeah, Soulkey versus TaeJa. One of these guys going straight to the round of 16.
Yeah.
Both of them looking very good so far. Both of them kind of crushing their opponents. Let's see. Who do you think's going to take it?
I'm going to go with TaeJa.
All right. I could see it absolutely going either way. I think it's going to be a 2-1 regardless. I think TaeJa 2-1.
Okay. That's a good one. I'll say TaeJa 2-1.
Okay.
All right, guys. It's time to start up. TaeJa versus Soulkey. The winner of this best of 3 moves on to the round of 16. He gets that much closer to becoming a champion of the GSL Code S. The upper right in the red, we have one of the best Zergs in the world. He is
Woongjin Soulkey.
And in the bottom left, we've got our Terran player defeating the legendary Nestea. He is
TaeJa.
His greatest accomplishment to date just took place. And no, I'm not talking about that tournament win. I'm talking about beating Nestea in a best of 3.
Yeah,
it's pretty sick.
Of course. If you beat Nestea at a best of 3, you pretty much just quit.
No, that's it. You have a claim to being the greatest person ever.
Yeah. You killed a god before.
Current world champion is always the person who actually just beat Nestea. So it's not it's not actually partying right now. It's actually, I'm sorry guys, it's TaeJa.
Now, just like the Series 1 that we had, Soulkey drone scouts a lot. He's basically saying, all right, look, if you're going to proxy Rex me, I'm going to find it. I'm not interested in surprises.
No.
I will sack a few minerals for the guaranteed assurance that I know what's going on in this game. I like that way to play in the game. That's how I play it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how Artosis plays it.
Scouting is the greatest thing in StarCraft 2. It's one of the, it's hard to do. You got to be really smart about how you do it and what you do with it and all that. And Soulkey's definitely showing that here. And in fact, he sees exactly what's going on, which is a command center first into 1 racks. And he should know that there's going to be a gas the way he walled in and stuff. It wouldn't be too surprising if this isn't going to be a 2 racks follow-up.
Yeah.
But doesn't make a huge difference right now for him. This game probably going to just start to develop completely normally.
Well, Artosis, we've got a flight tomorrow.
Indeed we do.
Do you
game
think,
show going to be a lot of fun?
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to go down there. Do you think that they're going to remember your vegetarian meal on the flight?
No.
You don't think so?
They never do. They're always like, sir, you need
I'm
to
going
call.
to make a bet on my Twitter
I'm like,
after this.
I called.
They're like, no, you didn't. You're like,
sir, we don't have it written here. I'm like,
sir,
actually,
we can give you more salads, these little salad things.
It's pretty frustrating, to be honest. I'm in a
that's
bad
when
mood. Thanks, Taesis. Now I'm in a bad mood.
They know we're Taestosis. I just like look at the purser and like give him that look, and he's like, oh my God, he knows he has to do it. He opens up the side of the plane window and grabs the stewardess by the throat and throws her off.
That's the only way that I feel satiated.
He says, I'm so sorry. Do you know who they are? She goes, what? Of course not. I look like a nerd to you?
She's like, I don't watch the GSL. I'm like, we caught you. All right, so pretty standard by these two right now. Soulkey once again going up to 4 queens. TaeJa going right into reactor Hellions. And a 3rd command center. So these two just both playing to exactly the build orders that we expect to see out of them. And so, you know, I actually really like that because it's hard to say which one of these guys is going to win in a nice straight-up fight. If it was last season, I would say probably TaeJa. You know, TaeJa has been super impressive recently. But Soulkey's looking good right now. He did very well last season, yes. But I feel like he's improved a bit since then as well. You
Yeah,
know, innovation kind of smacked him down in the round of 8, but
that was surprising, by the way.
yeah, it was kind of one-sided.
Yeah.
It was a little bit weird, but I feel like Soulkey's a much more complete player right now. Like his CVT looked better, and yeah, it was against Noblesse, who isn't as good, but it looked better than what we saw before.
Well, we got the extractors all being acquired right now, all 4 of them. And the third base is being taken here as well.
He's gonna extract
We
a lot of
pretty
gas.
much know. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I got a hunch that you're correct.
Yeah.
I don't think he's making those extractors for aesthetics. He's not just getting that for the feng shui of his base.
Well, I tell you what, it looks kind of cool. They're like parapets on the sides of your creek gases.
Those are the rooks of my creek, my creep buildings.
Oh, yeah?
My creep castle.
Except they can't move at all.
No, they're like real rooks. They can't move.
Yeah, they're stuck behind the pawns. Castle on the queen side. Sup?
How much chess did you actually play?
A lot.
I played a lot of chess, man.
Until I got into Magic the Gathering, I was like reading chess books and entering small chess tournaments and stuff.
I played in a lot of chess tournaments.
I didn't do a lot, just whatever I could. There wasn't a lot where I lived, so I played a lot.
Yeah, for some reason where I lived, there was a good amount of chess tournaments. Then you can play chess online, where you're playing against somebody who's cheating against you, so then you have to cheat by also opening up builds, and then
That's my brother used to do that. It was really weird. He's like, well, they're cheating too, and I'm like, huh?
I'm like, well, doesn't this just sort of ruin the whole point of the game if we're cheating?
Yeah. Oh, gets a couple drones here. Nice moves with these Hellions. 3 drones, man. That's not bad. He's lost no Hellions whatsoever. He's killed some tumors.
Yeah.
This has been effective thus far.
Barely unscathed. You know, TaeJa's looking good so far. We'll see, though. Now, on this map on Daybreak, this is, I think, our oldest map that we still use. And that's correct, right? Daybreak's been around forever.
Right now in the GSL, yeah, it is
That
the
is the
oldest
oldest
map. I
map.
believe so.
I am like 99%
It is older
sure.
than Cloud, I believe.
Yes, I believe it is. Either that or it's the same age, but this map's been figured out pretty well. So
Yeah.
it's a map that we have seen some ultralists, but I mean, generally they both take that 4th base. It's kind of close to the middle next to the watchtower. It's a positional base. There's not a ton of minerals there, but you take that, and Terran tries to push. The Zerg is attacking or counterattacking.
Yeah.
5th bases for both sides end up getting taken out pretty easily. Top base and bottom base don't generally play a role in almost any matchup until it's like the supreme end late game, and even when they do play that role, they're never going to be mined out.
Damn, I don't know if we need to say much more. Here, let me clean out the rest of the cast. Amazing fungal growths, and look at that. The Broodlords push right through.
GG. All right,
well, guys, we'll be back for game number 2.
All right.
Well, we'll see. You know what? I really like what Soulkey's doing here, I have to say. You know, he's gone up to 6 queens. He's really focusing on this creep spread. He's getting his upgrades, scaling speed, his Spire. It looks like he wants to go for this very layer-heavy type of style where, you know, you get this huge amount of lings, speed banes, and mutas, control the entire map, crush an army, and then go hive tech. I love this style that we've seen so much recently.
Yeah, it's really good. So the creep spread here from Soulkey is looking fantastic. He is fanning that out really well.
Yeah, he truly is. This is what 6 Queen can do for you. And he has the speedlings to back it up right now where it's not likely he's going to lose too much of the creep. You know, TaeJa's going to come out and try to start killing some off, but how much can he get? Well, that was actually quite a bit. five tumors he got there.
Now, Soulkey right now looking superb. Their supplies are virtually the same. And TaeJa actually looking amazing too. Combat Shield is about to finish, so we may see him move out a little bit more. Not just with medevacs, and probably try to acquire that 4th base. If he doesn't move out then, he'll move out in about a minute or 2 because the command center's about to finish.
Well, some nice little pickoffs here from TaeJa. You know, he's gotten a few tumors here and there. He's still trying to around the map. Still dropping Marines wherever he can. But with the mutas out, going to clean that up for the most part. So now Soulkey's in a super safe position. And all he has to worry about is when TaeJa decides to do an actual big attack. You know, he's getting the second factory. His 2-2's about halfway done, a little bit over. And he's he is preparing that extra command center for his fourth. So
Yeah.
he's getting into that position where he's going to suddenly do a ridiculous push that has like non-stop reinforcements where Soulkey's going to have to utilize his creep and utilize his big unit count
Oh, did
to
he see
crush
that?
it.
Did he see that?
I don't think he did.
Oh, man, this could be ugly.
This could be very ugly. If he actually, you know, you'd have that happen one time and suddenly
Yeah, you're in
you're in
lot
a
of
great
trouble.
spot if you get a lot of Marines. And he's going to get that too.
Oh, wow,
No
he knew.
way, he did. All right.
Okay, so he was just waiting. He just made a mental note of it and didn't
Yeah.
move there.
No, that was very smart. Good move by TaeJa. Very good map awareness of what's going on. Look at all these tumors. Oh my god.
No, I know. It's crazy. He's doing an amazing job spreading that out.
This Zerg has metastasized, Tasteless.
And now we have the fourth base acquired.
Yeah, the
This
planetary
should
going
trigger the Zerg to take the fifth at the bottom right. There's basically nowhere else Zerg will ever expand to in this phase of the game but the bottom right base.
I wonder if he's actually going to try to take a fifth base. Be pretty neat.
Yeah, he could try.
We do have the hive on the way. I really like this by TaeJa and by Soulkey because Soulkey did this thing that we've been talking about a lot where you wait for Terran to attack and then you crush the army because you have all this creep and all these units. So what TaeJa did was say, nah. And then he just took a fourth and now he's getting ready for a fifth. So we see Soulkey has to go into the hive with all these layer units that he's maxed out on. What does he do with these now? Well, this is what he does, but will he be able to actually get something done?
And he's going to go in here, hitting the bunker, and then now going for the SCDs. SCDs are ready. What?
Look at that splitting. Oh, man, that was nice splitting.
Nowhere near as effective as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
The Baneling attack. At first I thought he just stopped, like watching or something, but no, that was really good.
And another drop being cleaned up while he does take his fifth base.
Note that as TaeJa is supply blocked right now.
Yep. Yeah, that's what happens when you lose that many depots, I guess.
Yep.
But, you know, I really like that big depot wall because you know that they're going to come with little counterattacks, and that's going to slow them way down.
Yeah, losing depots is way better than losing SCVs.
Yeah, I would say so. Well, right now, both players getting 3-3 in very similar timings. The +3 attack a little bit quicker for TaeJa. Not a gigantic deal.
That's a misclick.
I think he's trying to find something to do, and he does have to clean up some of his own supply pretty soon here. And look at this. He's cleaned up those depots before. Now he's going to go after some of these SCVs.
Oh, move the Banelings up. Oh, nicely done.
Wow, that was a lot of SCVs going down. He's got 20 so far. Pretty well done. Still cleaning up quite a few Marines. And getting rid of...
Oh, the unit's heading to siege tank.
Soulkey.
Soulkey might have actually completely disarmed his opponent here.
Wow, man.
Just hitting from so many different angles.
He's playing so well today. We may as well call him Heart Key because he has the key to my heart, Tasteless.
Wow.
This is some beautiful
Does he have the key to your soul as well, though?
No.
Really? Artosis doesn't have a soul, though. That's one of the problems.
I gave you that for Seep.
You gave me that after you lost that bet with me.
Just in case I ever go to hell, the devil's like, what? Where's your soul? I'm like, ha, Tasteless has it. And then I turn around, you're already there.
I'm already there because I died before you. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, sorry, bro.
Devil, can I get to heaven if I give you this? He's like, sure, Tasteless. And you two high five, and I'm like, ah!
I knew Tasteless would be
man.
best friends with
Look
the
at this,
devil.
look at this. Oh! Beautiful Baneling landmine that allows him to clean up some of these Marines, but his mutas do all go down. Well, not all of them. Just that little group that get caught.
I'm surprised how much Soulkey burrows in front of the Marines, you know?
I love it, man. I love it. You might not have a scan right at that time. Look at this. He's cleaning up another drop. Look at the map. He's got so much creep.
You can see right now Soulkey desperately, or TaeJa, excuse me, desperately trying to clean up that creep.
Yeah, he's having a very hard time of it, though. TaeJa more of a macro Terran than a janitor Terran.
Yeah.
And in fact, more harassment going on by Soulkey. In the meantime, he is going bruised, and those are some very nice fungal growths. Doing a ton of damage right now.
And the Broodlords are now finishing up. which is going to give him some serious push power. I think we're slowly but surely seeing TaeJa get eliminated from this game as he's just running out of options. This push up here has to do something, fast. Another Fungal comes down right now. Siege mode on the way, sniping down some of these infestors. The planetary at the upper left is under attack. The Marines going under the Brood Lords and doing a lot of damage.
Good move by TaeJa, but Soulkey just has too much. He's going to be able to push his back. Meantime, oh man, he actually got rid of that 5th base area. And with the 3rd not mining all this time, TaeJa basically has a little bit left in his natural and his 4th base mining. I mean, this is going to be a Soulkey victory very, very soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
He has, how many Vikings? He has 2 Vikings out. He has 1 being made, so there's no way to stop these Brood Lords. Oh my god, the Ling's killing everything by themselves.
I think that's actually it. 160 to 100 supply. Now streaming down here. GG. Wow. Unbelievable.
Awesome.
Soulkey played so well. I think Soulkey may very well be the first guy out of this group.
He could be, man. He played that absolutely beautifully. His creep spread was phenomenal. His defense was phenomenal. He realized that TaeJa was not biting the bait to move out too early.
Yeah.
Went right into his hive and got some nice little harassment moves going on with the Baneling rolls and the supply depots, the little counterattacks. I really love that play by Soulkey, and to be honest, I love the play by TaeJa too. TaeJa played that very smartly.
What happened was, once a few attacks were pulled off there by Soulkey, and you can see Soulkey had those attacks set up for a long period of time. I'm going to go here, then hit here, follow it up with this, follow the munis there. It's slowly deconstructed, not just the defenses, but the economy and the tech and the planning of TaeJa. TaeJa was left in shambles. He attempted to counterattack. And it simply was not enough. It was a little bit close there at the end with the counterattack, but it was not good enough to take out the 4th.
All right, our next map going to be Aklon Flats. Have we seen a single TVZ here yet?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think we have.
Exciting stuff.
What does TaeJa have in store for us here?
Well, you know, I think he's going to play his standard macro style and just utilize the terrain to his advantage, but we're going to see here coming up in just a second as the game has begun.
All right, guys, get ready. StarCraft 2, the most competitive esport of all time. And we're here in the round of 32 to see who's going to be left at the end of this week. In the bottom right with brilliant ZVT play, which may very well bring him out of this group. He is
Woongjin stars Soulkey.
Cool looking keyboard.
Yeah, I like it. In the upper left, we have our Terran player, probably the fan favorite here for today, especially if you're watching this stream. He is
TaeJa.
All right, well, pressure is on TaeJa now. Because remember what I said, Tasteless. This is going to come back to haunt TaeJa if he loses this. That mule he dropped on Nestea. You think Nestea isn't thinking about that mule? Developing new strategies as we speak to destroy TaeJa? Do you think that isn't happening, Tasteless?
I think that has to be happening.
I think, and in fact, Noblesse, I already saw him. He tried to run out of the studio when he saw Nestea lost. But Nestea told him, no, it's okay. I'll make sure the games are fine. Because you know what? He is a very nice guy. And he knows Noblesse is young, and it's a very stressful thing to have to play against your creator.
Yeah. It's not easy.
Yeah, no, it's not easy at all.
Man, poor Noblesse. This group is just so tough, you know?
Yeah.
It really is. Well, this is a one-on-one map. It's shaped pretty interestingly. There's 2 expansions at the bottom left, 2 expansions at the upper right. So we generally see people, you're probably going to expand, like if you're the Terran in this case, downward, you're the Zerg upward.
Yeah.
But it can depend.
And, you know, a lot of the time, third base for Zerg is actually going to be the one above the natural that Soulkey has right now.
Yeah.
Whereas for Terran Pros, they'll oftentimes kill the rocks and go to the one right next by.
Yeah.
But that isn't necessarily going to be the case here. We're going to have to see, because I actually haven't seen a lot of TVZs here, none in the GSL so far. So it's hard to say exactly where the best expansion is going to be for Soulkey. Because don't forget, some of these little terrain issues that we have where there's high ground above and stuff, you can set down some siege tanks, and
Yeah.
it can get pretty messy. Well, we do have a pretty quick speed here by Soulkey. And part of that is going to be because, the natural ramp is really, really big on this map. So that's something that can be annoying to have to deal with that. He's going to have to wall it off pretty quickly or maybe have extra bunkers. Just to have speed, you're going to feel safe anyways.
All right, the command center is about to finish. We got a little bit of downtime here, Artosis.
Yes,
What are you, as far as sightseeing goes, when we go to Taiwan tomorrow, what are you most interested in?
Well, I actually went there a couple of years ago, or a year and a half ago, I guess.
Oh, that's right, you did. I forgot about
and
that.
I actually saw basically all the sites.
Yeah?
I saw like all the good stuff, like the awesome night market, and saw the like Taipei 101 tower and stuff like that.
I gotta check all that out then.
Yeah. Instead of
I'm gonna be your
me taking
noob.
pictures of myself at these things, I'm gonna take pictures of TaeJa's eyes lighting up. Oh my God, that tower's so tall!
I want to, we gotta check out an arcade down there.
That'd be fun.
Watch out, nerds in Taiwan.
That's right. Wouldn't mind going back to the studio. If there's time. There's StarCraft Studio.
Yeah, that'd be cool
Bunch
too.
of nice guys down there. Say hi to my buddy Sen and 4D.
Yeah, we haven't seen them in a little bit.
All right, well, we do have straight into Starport play here for TaeJa. This has been falling out a little bit. People are not going Banshee Helling quite as much as they used to. But it's pretty legit overall. You can definitely get down there and pressure on the queens. If the queens get out of position all, you can snipe some of them. And this is really nice harassment. Look at this.
This is really interrupting a lot of mining time.
Yeah.
Time in here.
Those lings were worth it so far. And, well, Soulkey, I feel like he's got to start pushing his creep a little bit more or he's going to be in trouble. He's going up to only a 4th queen.
Yeah, that's
where in a lot of these
interesting.
games
He's,
he's been on
just
4 or 6.
Yeah.
And earlier than this too, whereas this game he focused on the speed for that harassment, which cut into his queen count, but that's going to make the Cloaked Banshee plus Hellion combination more powerful because he doesn't have as many queens.
Oh, layers halfway done here. It is interesting. He totally cut back on queens like you said.
Yeah,
So
and
not a lot of creep tumors.
Look at that, he killed 2 creep tumors there. That's already a big deal.
I just spilled coffee on me.
Ouch.
Oh, I
I
won't
think it was
look
iced coffee.
Yeah.
You look like a slob now, Taesis.
I know.
This cast just became very
Well,
unprofessional.
we'll see if it shows up on the camera.
No, it's.
I guess I should just take my shirt off so I don't look ridiculous.
You'd look really good in just a tie and a blazer.
Chippendales.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure I would. So we got the Banshee on the way here, along with Cloak.
Yeah, Cloak's almost done.
Everything TaeJa's doing is pretty normal. I mean,
Yeah, it's not as popular as it used to be, but
it's
definitely
one of these
powerful.
standard openers you can do.
Well, he does have, Soulkey does have his Overseer popping out. And he's getting another queen, so he's going up to 6 right now. He does have speedlings as well, and a couple spores on the way. So he's preparing for it pretty well, with the spore in the main base coming up as well, but he's definitely going to lose at least a couple drones. But in fact, actually, already the queen's up there.
Damn, he's going to get it, too.
What?
6.
Wow.
Shut down.
Oh, my God. Well, that's really painful. That's really, really painful.
Well, considering the
Cloak
Banshee,
just
it
lose
didn't
it.
do really any damage.
What did it do? Damage a queen that's staying in the main?
That
I mean,
basically essentially counts as nothing.
It counts as nothing, yeah. This is really, really bad news. Well, we do have the next expansion coming in here, but a spore and a queen going. Whoa, TaeJa.
Oh my God, TaeJa's a mess.
He has killed nothing. He's killed 5 units. They were all lings. This is terrible news for TaeJa.
And now he's got
Soulkey,
1 Banshee left. And that's like,
you know
this
what?
Banshee's not going to do much of anything anyways.
Soulkey is in such a good spot right now because TaeJa is going to have to super turtle.
Yeah.
If Soulkey just goes Muta Ling Bane, gets speed upgrade for Banelings, I mean, normally against builds like this, where you go into a quick third, you still have such map control and sometimes can even crucially injure your opponent. But especially in this circumstance, I mean, there's no way that TaeJa's going to be able to do anything for a very long time. Soulkey has to just be smiling to himself. Everything has gone his way this game.
All right. It looks like for now the creep is being pushed out pretty steadily. We have one damaged Banshee that I don't think is again really going to do anything. He might be able to gun down a creep tumor or something.
Yeah.
Before. Now, remember, so last time when Soulkey's Mutas came out, they did a great job. Now the Marines are going to slip in here as okay, did not end up happening. I like what he was doing there though. He had the Mutas come in there at the same time as the changelings did.
Well, let's see what these Mutas can get done. Actually, bypassing the Marines right now. They do have Stim, though, so they are coming after him, but he is starting to get some of these SCVs.
And now hitting over here.
Nicely placed Skirt, but he gets 2 mules. Did lose a Muta, unfortunately. If he hadn't lost a Muta, it'd be a bit better. But as is, he's almost got that +1, continuing his Mutalist production, as well as getting 2-2 for his Lings. And taking a 4th base, as well as a Macratch. Soulkey is totally on point this game. His creep spread's starting to get quite nice as well, despite the really nice sniping of creep tumors and the late queens of Soulkey.
Well, when do you think we're going to see TaeJa push here?
I think it's going to be a long time.
Yeah, I was going to say.
If he moves out before 2-2 is done, I would be completely shocked.
Okay, the Banshee once again goes down. That's the 3rd time that's happened. Without the Banshee really doing anything at all, and that's a lot of capital loss. You consider how much a Banshee costs, plus how much the cloak costs, plus the fact that he could have been doing something else entirely.
Yeah, yeah. And we actually have 8 more Mutas on the way for Soulkey. So this is a really great situation as well, because he realizes that he can just continue to mass up layer tech units. And this is going to be a situation where TaeJa can't push at any point. And in fact, the position he's taking, I don't see this as an attack. He's trying to start to take out some creep tumors, which this isn't going to work.
Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, at least he got the queen.
Takes up that med back. We'll take out these Marines as well. But, you know, I feel like this is just a little spot for him to start. Just keep the creep there, and then he can eventually take that 4th base, too, because it's kind of like a zoning position where it's hard to attack anything of TaeJa's.
All right. Zerg, again, is very close to being maxed out now. Oh, is he going to intercept this medevac?
Looks like TaeJa's not being lazy with it's going to go around the whole map. What?
Oh, nicely done.
Soulkey.
That's funny. He stopped in there, and then that medevac just blew right through.
Well, another base being taken by Soulkey. Yep. He's also getting his infestation pit. He may as well tech up when you have this much income.
Yeah. Now going to take out this turret over here, and a lot of SCVs along with it. You can even get that stacked depot there.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. Marines are going to chase him out for now.
Yeah.
He almost has his +2 for Mutas, though. That's pretty frightening. Hive has begun. More Lings and Banes on the way as well.
Oh, missed, but
yeah, a little bit sloppy there.
But he recovered it. It's fine.
You think he's going to attack?
Yep, it looks like he is.
Looks like he's just going to go into here. He's actually bypassing all of the tanks that are in siege mode, and this is going to allow him to perhaps kill off this command center, but this gives TaeJa a position where he might be able to get some value against this army, but hold on, he's not sieged up quite yet. The tanks do come up in siege immediately, but the Banelings all going to the natural.
On the run. Is he going to get the interception? No, they head down towards the 3rd base. Mutas, though, still doing a lot of damage. This is starting to look similar to the game that we just saw here in game number 1, where it looks like Soulkey is just able to keep dismantling everything that TaeJa has.
But I got to say, that was good defense by TaeJa. You know, a lot was killed, yes, but that could have been so much worse. In fact, his command center didn't even die, which I felt like was part of what Soulkey originally planned going in there. So Soulkey going to have to remake a lot of Lings, remake a lot of Banes, and this gives TaeJa an opportunity. He has his 2-2, and he's almost maxed out.
Yeah. And remember, TaeJa didn't lose a lot of tanks back there. In fact, he's got 8 right now. Oh my God, gonna get this command center. Or get those tanks.
Banelings just hit a bunch of tanks.
Oh
there.
my God, that is huge. If you lose that 4th command center like that and you haven't pushed out and you haven't done that much damage, ooh, that's bad.
That's really great. Well, we do have the Greater Spire on the way, as well as 3-3 and the Adrenal upgrade. Soulkey, though, right now, as far as the value of his army, it's not all that big. 4 infestors, 13 mutas, everything else is in lings and banes. So a kill move is not something that he can really do, but his defense should be fine. With this type of creep spread, this type of economy, TaeJa is in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, that he is. Right now, again, Soulkey really not even going touched whatsoever. It looks like TaeJa's going to move out again, but this is going to open up a little window where he can actually hit the fourth again. Soulkey can. Oh my God, another force cancel. Oh, bad.
But hold on, his lings are all going up here, and this is actually
It's kind of weird. Well, he killed every single baneling. That certainly is not bad.
The SCVs, I don't know if that's the best place
I don't know.
to
Yeah,
fight,
I was
but
going to say.
the amount of damage being done here by Soulkey to these SCVs, TaeJa's economy is falling apart. 35 SCVs up, 34 now. Oh, this is just really, really bad for TaeJa.
He should be able to take out that turret. Meanwhile, another attack coming in over here. That repair is pretty good. So he's coming up right now. Notice that TaeJa's low on supply.
Now this is a good decision. This is like something we'd see Bolt do, man. He knows that he's in trouble economically. He's pushing forward. He's got to get some damage into Soulkey right now.
All right, he's backing up. He's going to wait for the last possible second to try to attack into this series of Brood Lords, which are immediately scanned here by TaeJa.
Yeah, and TaeJa knows he has to push right this second. He has no time left. But if he's not sieged up, those infestors and banes can get in there. So he does start to siege, continues to push forward. He has to kill this hatchery and probably do more than that, to be honest.
All right. We have, looks like the fourth is going to be taken out here. Oddly enough, wait, does TaeJa is aware of the fifth? Oh, I guess he's going there now, so he must be aware of that.
Yeah, I think he is. Well, right now we do have TaeJa's reinforcements all dying, and oh god, that is a lot of banelings hitting tanks.
Oh my god, he messed that up really badly. This actually gives TaeJa an opportunity here.
Yeah, he's going to kill this other hatchery, which is great for him. This actually brings Soulkey down to 3 mining bases, but the army of Soulkey is much better than TaeJa's. He's getting more infestors as we speak. He'll bring him up to 6, which isn't a ton, but it's pretty good. And along with his upgrades and the healthy Broodlord count, it's going to be hard for TaeJa to mount any more offensives, especially when he only has 28 SCVs right now. His economy is not there to refill his army at all.
Yeah, it really isn't. Oh, that's too bad. Didn't even get one ring out. Now, granted, there were some mistakes here by Soulkey. I mean, he just there's too much wiggle room for him here.
Yeah.
And when you top that off, I mean, for some reason, TaeJa's still continuing to do these one medevac drops against them, which at this point in time probably not going to work if Soulkey's not attacking, and that's corruptors and infestors. I mean, you're basically just giving away units.
You know, I think at this point, TaeJa's hoping for a miracle of some sort. Can he pick off another hatch? Can he draw the Zerg away long enough to somehow get an army that can deal with the army that's going to be coming at him? I feel like the answers to these questions, Stasis, are no.
I got to agree with you, Artosis.
Look at that. Army supply and worker supply way in the favor of Soulkey. The creep supply infinitely in the favor of Soulkey.
Yeah. I mean, TaeJa's base is, all of his bases are pretty ghetto at this point in time. And I don't know if there's a lot that he's going to do to bring it back. Meanwhile, Soulkey is just at home. He's just now maxed out. He's probably going to expand 1 or 2 more times. And all he's going to do is sit and wait like a giant trapdoor spider for TaeJa to try to do something. And he's going to go kill it, like we're going to see probably right now.
Well, Soulkey is doing this thing that I love to see Zergs do, which is take his time and push very patiently. He knows that a sloppy attack is really the one way that TaeJa can come back here. So he's going to push nice and slowly. A nice run up with the Marines and beautiful retreat. Really well
playing his heart out right now. Beautiful fungal, another fungal. And these fungals are not going to be stopping anytime soon. The Broodlords now continuing to move up here. So many corruptors annihilating all the medevacs, and GG.
Well, Soulkey absolutely destroying this group. This was like not even close. Soulkey killed everybody.
Yeah.
That was a 4-0, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Soulkey 4-0's
he just like walks out of the group.
Yeah.
On to round of 16.
Wow. All right. Well, TaeJa Now he's regretting that mule he dropped on Nesty. He's hoping somehow Nesty does lose to Noblesse. Crazier things have happened.
Crazier things have happened, man. Well, guys, we are going to go on to Nesty against Noblesse. And then the winner of that series is going to go on to face off against TaeJa. And after that, we're going to know for today's group, who's going to be moving on to the round of 16 and who's going to be out of Code S.
Yeah, that's right. I'm really excited for this next match. Noble S, he played some strong, pretty standard games with a little bit of funk mixed in. So
Yeah.
will Nesty be able to deal with that? His attacks haven't been that good today, so it could actually be close.
We'll have to see.